on the morning
92.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
Minutes gone past 6 o'clock. Good morning. It is Tuesday, February the 2nd. My name is Enoh. Ogbevire. In the Punch newspaper this morning, herdsmen invite armed kinsmen to dominate Oyo farms, says Monarch. Ogun silent on Igboho's visit, says Abiodun's aide misquoted on alleged invitation. Adamu remains in office as Buhari delays appointment of new IGP. Police summons Ogun hotelier over CCTV cameras uncovered in rooms. Enforcement of anti-open grazing in Southeast begins soon. IPOB. Zamfara fumes as PTF lists 5 COVID-19 high-risk states. With state police, Amotekun won't be necessary. Obasanjo. IGP risk imprisonment as court summons police boss for contempt. Momfa joined in fresh charges against auto dealer. Enugu ends House panel protest unpaid allowances, suspends sit-ins. Tax force shuts FCT markets, arrests 115 COVID-19 violators. Buhari, Atiku governors, others mourn as ex-minister Tony Momo dies. Benway blame late Ghana's followers for kidnap of 23 Taraba youths. 0817 923 0003 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0009 numbers you can call. Put off the radio, please. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you could promise for rumors, man. Okay, other political parties accuses RISEC of being biased. Well, they should not blame RISEC so much on shifting of any date. I want to advise other political parties not to force RISEC or to make them to be in a hurry and make mistakes. And if it should happen to another political party too, they shouldn't see it as something that is being something that is being biased or whatever. They should just allow RISEC to do their job the way they ought to do the job instead of to be in a hurry. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Hello? Good morning.
Good morning, Enoh.
Yes, how are you?
Fine. My name is Samuel and I'm calling from Takot. I want to say that other political parties blaming RISEC. I want to say that also they should not be blaming RISEC because RISEC is taking order from the person that was giving the post also. So that's why they are doing all those things. But this one is not the way to do it. You are calling for local government election. And you are telling other political parties to come and participate for the election. You are doing them like this, doing as if that everything is belongs to one party. It's not in that way. They should do something that people will recommend and people will say that these people, they are doing something that people will see. Then they not do something, PDP not do something that people will accuse them for one thing or the other. They should do a level playground so that other political party will participate. Any person that can win, then win.
All right.
That is the thing.
Thank you. On WhatsApp, I've told people that this RISEC on that week it only does a political coronation to already approved people. They should continue because every juju has expiry dates. Forum from HA. River State talking about earned allowances and other payments, my dear. These labor leaders have failed the innocent workers they're representing, and as such, workers are not happy with all of them at all. Just imagine that workers' salaries have been deducted for over 5 months now, and the so-called leaders have kept mute. Is Chima from Omerelu. Good morning. Ezekiel Isaiah, RISEC should conduct this local government election in a transparent manner and let it be free and fair for all, because it's not good for the electoral umpire to be biased. Hector says the federal government to vaccinate 70% of Nigerians with COVID vaccines. I think those in government should show example by first administering the vaccines to themselves and their families before giving it to ordinary citizens in the country. I believe they already said that some time ago. Kingsley Miller from Ahoda, Beatrice Itubo should hide her face in shame because she's failed. Salaries of workers have been slashed since August 2020 till date. Nothing has been done by the so-called labor leaders. I believe Itubo has been bought over by Governor Wike. What do you call that thing? Is it check-off dues? That's what it's about. Group faults RISEC on being biased. What else do they expect from a PDP card-carrying member that was appointed as the commission boss? They should all boycott the polls because nothing good will come out of the polls. Hemadu Charles sent that in. Jerry from Umwebulu, is there anything our NCDC will not report just to get funds so they will embezzle? Jerry, there's no love in what you've sent. They are reporting what they're receiving from the laboratories. If you don't agree with it, doesn't change the fact that people are getting infected. And if you think that the elites are the ones that are going to suffer, then you don't know what time it is. Protect yourself, do what the government has said you should do, and stay alive. All right? The shifting of local government primaries by RISEC is a clear indication that the election is going to be compromised, as they're only playing the script of the PDP. I expected them to borrow leave from INEC by making no political party sacred cows or coming up with a more reasonable excuse rather than making themselves an object of emotional games of the state government. Enoh Ndidi sent that in. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Enoh. Yes, on this issue, I'm David calling from the area of Port Harcourt. In this issue of local government, people must understand that the Constitution has made local government a private estate of the governors. And that is why they can afford to sack the state chairman whenever they like. If you go to court, the court sees an extension of the state. There's nothing you can do about it, other than telling Nigerians to come out and protest seriously against the infraction being done by these governors. That will be the only solution. Shouting to us on the radio, you cannot help any matter.
All right, thank you very much for calling. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Enoh.
Good morning.
My name is Alfred. I'm calling you from Enoh. Other political parties accuse RISEC of being biased. Yes. The way the RISEC is doing or planning the election, there's nothing to accuse them. They are already biased. Because RISEC cannot tell me that they will postpone an election, or they will postpone the submission of an interest poll to which they have fixed dates already because of a particular party in River State to which court said that they don't have schools. Because of that, RISEC has postponed everything about the election just to favor one particular party. It's very shameful. Then on the case of Labor in River State, telling us that they are going to write the national, I want them to stop writing this national. This national led by Ayuba Waba has failed River people. They will come back again, go to government house, and Governor Wike will give them back, and they will take again. It's enough. They should leave the River workers to fight their fight. They shouldn't involve the nationals again. We are tired of them.
Oh, wow. Thank you for calling. Good morning.
Yeah, no, good morning.
Good morning.
Bonnie Sea Road not safe till now. According to the eyewitness account, that they not take through border area because it's shorter and safer. I don't know why the government is doing this to Bonnie people. Bonnie has Shell, has LLNG, has so many companies that feed this country. How come they just left Bonnie people like that? You have the Navy, you have this Marine Police, you have so many organizations that are supposed to protect life and property along the sea route, but nothing is happening. Is it that they want Bonnie people to die? Maybe just kill all of them, that the separate kill all of them, so that they can have enough land to expand their facility? I don't get this whole stuff anymore. Well, if I were
morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, look, a man from HA. Yes, some political parties accusing RISEC of being biased. You see, I keep on saying it on this platform that Justice Omereji cannot conduct free and fair local government elections in this state. The reasons are, you are aware that Justice Omereji was appointed by the governor, and on assumption of office, governor have told him everything pertaining to the election. And you are aware too that his position today was a political settlement because of the role he played in APC. And I am advising other political parties that since APC is not contesting, they should better boycott this election because they're not going to see the light of the day.
Well, we can't say that for sure at this time, but we'll wait and see. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
Good
let's
morning,
hear your comments.
Yes, good morning. I'm Silas. I'm calling from Ahoda.
Silas, we're
Hello.
listening to you.
Yes. And I want to call on your in-house news based on British Itubo writing to the National Labour Congress. Enoh, the civil servants in the state, we are suffering because Governor Wike is not workers friendly. Well, let me tell you, this is 14 years in service. There was no promotion in the state. And the pensioners in the state, we are suffering. Very many of them have died. So, Enoh, tell our governor that the civil servants in the state we are suffering, and British Itubo should stop writing to the National Labour Congress. And the only language that the state or federal government will hear about labor is strike. If they should go on strike, the state governor will sit up and do what is needful for the civil servants. So, Enoh, thank you. This is what I have this morning.
All right, thank you for calling. Commercial, and we keep taking your comments on the headlines this Tuesday morning. My name is Enoh Ogbevire. Stay tuned.
You are tuned in to 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers.
We crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on
national and international newspaper headlines. Start your day with information and have your say on the newspaper review on
the Morning Crossfire.
Only on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
In Nigeria for 20 minutes before 7 o'clock. My name is Enoh, Ogbevire, and we're looking at the headlines this morning. Thank God our Twig Bill on Twitter. Rivers tax force sack officers for extortion. It should not end sacking them. They should be arrested and prosecuted for others to learn. I knew that this is how it will be. He also, okay, that's BZB. Nigeria police should come and learn. Extortion is normal with the police, and we don't see them being dismissed. I think every crime has its penalty, so I'm not sure what that is in the police. Sincerely speaking, this regime of task force seems to be better than the disbanded one. They should try and continue in this line. Oka Chris Obinichi sent that in. Amos Amigo, RESEC extending the period for party primaries without proper information to all stakeholders involved does not tell good about the commission. All parties should be treated equally and fairly. RESEC hasn't said they did that. One of the party chairman, I believe, or representative from the other parties said he was told by a RESEC official. RESEC hasn't given us an official position on that. We go to WhatsApp. Fairable Cliff, what is the basis of government and labor negotiation when PHED has implemented a tariff increase? PMS price has also been increased. I guess it's medicine after death. Patrick Amadi from FRHA, extending the primary will help some candidates that have not met up in campaigning to do so. Also want to remind us that there are some projects being done by some local government chairman that has not been commissioned. So you wait for election before you commission. People are doing well. If we receive the COVID-19 vaccine, they should not hide it for money extortion like how it's happening in the version of NIN. Kaji sent that from Rumola. When you want to write, please make it as short as possible. Gershon Sebastian from Ahoda. River said it's practicing multi-party system, not one-party system, so RESEC should have consulted other parties before taking its decision. Why is nobody in River State talking about local government staff that have not been paid minimum wage? Sir Ken, not just local government staff, state government staff have not been paid minimum wage, so we've been talking about it. Is Beatrice Utubo for River State workers or against them? I don't understand her. River State Tyra Powell, Chidi send that in. Can those political parties withstand the pressure that PDP will give them? For me, I think they should just back out of this so-called election. That's Daniel. FG to vaccinate 70% of Nigerians. This is a good one, but why not 100%? With the population estimated to be 220 million, the FG would need 308 million vaccines, as each person would need 2 doses. Are they ready for this? Harry is asking. Judicial panel yet to be paid. Will this ever end? Southeast bans open grazing. This is a bold one. Okay, police to enforce COVID-19 law. I love the tone of the IGP. If only he had been signed like this from day one. Is it because he's leaving? I want to commend the new commander and officers of the task force, right? They are very professional in carrying out their duties. I was impressed yesterday when I watched them from afar. Sugar Boy Christian from Igbo Eche. Beatrice and Rivers independence election and Nazareth. What does that mean? Can anything good come out of Nazareth? Okay. Senator Emmanuel Tulufari. Oh my phone lines have gone gaga crazy. So we stay with Twitter and WhatsApp until they're able to fix it. SMJ from Jankarama. Good morning, Enoh. The RISEC as it is presently is not acting lawfully. PDP scheduled their primaries for January 25. If the PDP didn't conduct theirs, how does that affect the other political parties? The state government and PDP have bastardized all that is in RISEC, and the chairman is an appendage of the PDP. Shame on them. Well, the last time we asked him, he said he wasn't an appendage. Humphrey Wadi from Rumukursi, everyday Governor Wike will not allow Buhari to rest. He will be attacking him that he's hijacked INEC. And no, it's not the same thing that Governor Wike has done with RISEC. He should leave RISEC and Buhari alone. I can't prove that NLC Rivers State is compromised, but I can say I think they're very incompetent, an incompetent lot. And no, you shouldn't have seen NLC, the deduction excuse, as check of dues. When we look at our pay slip, that deduction is not captured under union dues. So if that's a narrative, it is fake. On RISEC, I'm not surprised by all that's happening. Didn't 2 parties predict it on the morning crossfire last week? This is what happens in almost all the states. Local government area elections are always held after the expiration of the 10 years of the incumbent chairman. Tax in Oyigbo. Beatrice Utubo's refusal to call out River State workers for indefinite strike action is a clear indication that she cannot champion the cause of workers' agitation. I urge her to resign. Jennifer Rivers workers re-strategize. Comrade Mike send that in. The moment a retiree was allowed to be Labour leader in River State, then it was game over. See how spineless they are. Kingsley sent that in. Thankfully, the line is up again. So 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, 0817 923 0009. Confidence says the election will not hold because the court will upturn. That's why they're afraid. The SAC task force member is a good one because most of them are there to extort poor traders. Shame to the sacked ones. Excellency from Opiro. Good morning. Put off the radio. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes. The directive of the IGP to the police concerning the enforcement of the COVID-19 health law. Well, it's a good one, but my worry is the people that they are giving it to. I see it to be another way of police exporting the ordinary citizens of Nigeria. Because Nigerian police that I know now is different from the old ones because majority of them, I won't say all anyway, but majority of them, if you ask me, we have bad eggs. But my worry also, is that the current IGP, I hope it's Enoh last night. The directive that is given now, is it not breach of constitution?
He gave it yesterday. He gave it yesterday. He gave it yesterday.
Okay, yesterday. Oh, we are hearing it today.
And the same thing.
Thank you.
It's the same thing. Oh my. Oh my. You know, after you say the president did not, put competent people there, he's taking his time. He's taking his time. We cannot accommodate that noise. Good morning. Put off the radio. Good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning, Enoh.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Obonna calling from Onibo.
All right.
Yeah. Want to react on the sacking of the officials of the task force on street riding in Port Harcourt. It is a welcome development, and I believe it is going to serve as a deterrent to all that have seen their membership as, as an avenue to make money. I would like other task forces, they help the government to look into the activities of members of this task force, especially those of the COVID-19 task force members. I was opportune to be in a school somewhere in Oromogushi yesterday to pick my kids. And the way those people drove into the school compound, forced themselves into the school compound, and the children went on ramp, the children were scampered, they shot very, 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 if you see the children, I don't know how to describe it. They were slapping the children, and this thing happened during school at the point of closing, when parents were taking their children to the school. And people were running helter skelter. They were snapping children. They were snapping, parents that came to pick their kids from the school. And at the end of the day, they were telling the owner of the school. I was there standing somewhere watching them. They were asking the owner of the school to give them 200,000.
What part of town?
They came down to 150,000.
Was that in Oibo?
No, at Rumokrishi.
Rumokrishi, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. They have seen this as an avenue to make money. This government should look into the activities.
Hold on.
They are to enforce COVID-19 protocols and not to make money. Thank you, my sister.
Well, that must have been a private school because, I've been around some of the government schools and nothing is happening there. So is it that the task force is just to ensure that they extort money from private school owners? I heard of another school that they were, I'm not sure which group now, but they were from government and they were supposed to enforce. They got to the school, the kids were changing their outfits and they were asking little children, why weren't they wearing their mask to change outfits? Of course, they collected money and left. Where are you info? Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please, I want to say something about Beatrice Tubo.
What's your name?
My name is Comrade Boma.
All right.
Beatrice Tubo has failed Rivers people. You may recall or recollect that over 6 or 7 months, since and Nigerian Labour Congress National came to Rivers State and took their largest. Beatrice Tubo has never spoken for Nigerian workers. No minimum wage, nothing to show for. She's the worst NSC president since the inception of this NSC River State. She should hide her face in shame. And she resigns from that office. She's a shame to River State people. She has never protected River workers. Since inception to today, since it took from her brother. I'm so disappointed with Beatrice Tubo. I'm praying God to give us a good leader, not like her. She's a shame and a jinx to us. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Do we go back to when she was elected, the drama that took place and the response of, Rivers workers? We're not at your info. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Okay, my name is Ekuji Friday Lamasi. I'm calling from my phone.
All right.
Okay, the IGP is still in office after the expiration of his tenure. I think this man is the first private chief that ought to have been removed before now, considering how the police have disappointed Nigerians. And the president is allowing him to still be in office. And this is why the River State government, Governor Enoh said that the federal government is insincere in fighting insecurity in Nigeria. And let me tell you now, this can be likened to the analogy of your colleague in the office, some other continue about a blind man in a dark room chasing a black cat.
The day Beatrice Itubo and national leadership of the NLC mobilized their members to Rivers State and still suspended the protest against the state government was the day I knew that NLC is more into politics than APC and PDP. NLC's dead and buried. Jumbo Biobele Arila HON sent that in. Enoh, good morning. Yes, but civil servants in the state have been paid minimum wage, but they weren't paid well. I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean they've been paid minimum wage but weren't paid well? Is it that the governor should have killed chicken and tied it to the accountants they were sending, or put a bottle of wine? What do you mean they weren't paid well? So what was the tripartite committee supposed to do? Sir Ken, the minimum wage is not taking off in Rivers State. Rivers State Task Force sacking the 14 officers is a good step in the right direction. It will serve as a deterrent to others. KDG Lawrence, and they will send that in. Bridget Subo has just come on the news again to receive her accumulated checkup dues like before, not for the interest of Rivers workers or minimum wage. God is watching her. Shah Kelvin Yobo. If you want to test the integrity of a retired professor or judge in Rivers State, make him head of Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. Only then would you realize that he acted scripts for a paymaster in the past and he's still acting scripts for the same paymaster. Compensated Emergy can't do otherwise rather than doing weekend PDP bids. Bridget Subo has failed Rivers workers and she should let us rest. Matthew O. Samuel from Ikodi, Engene, Ahoda West. IGP is still in office. That is not good. President should replace him fast. Ibim Daminabo from Opop. Good morning.
Good morning, Enoh.
Good morning.
Please, I'm Tony. I'm calling from Remote Mine.
All right.
On this Bonnie issue, I think I've been to Bonnie once since I came to the 10 years now I've been to Port Harcourt. I traveled through the sea just to have the experience. It was very ugly, though nothing happened, but it's not safe. But when I was coming back, I had to board an LNG boat. What I'm saying is this: the Bonnie axis of traveling that far without escort and all those things and what's happening there is not safe at all, and it's not a difficult thing for government to do. I know that Wike has bought gunboats for police. Why not just allocate some people to patrol that road, or even put some local vigilantes to help out? That's number one. Number two is about the labor issue. For labor to, I think Nigerian Labour Congress, both national and state level, for them to actually, to get the people that will protect workers, they need to get freedom fighters, not people that are always looking for how to get houses out so that they will tell to the houses governors give them. Thank you.
Good morning.
Hello, Enoh. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Enoh. I'm calling from Mama.
All right.
The task force chairman starts over 21 persons over misconduct. I think that's a welcome development that should be saniting that job. If they do their job diligently, Rivers people will commend them. And I want to also urge the task force members, that's the youth who are carrying out that job, to do their work very well, and they will be commended. That's my take this morning. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you for calling. We have a message here. Franco Confidence asking, was responsible for the reemergence of suit and what's the government doing to end it? Last time we spoke to the commissioner, he said we're doing something about, but the suit never left, Franco. It just, became less visible. Where are we? 0817-923-0002. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, my name is Comrade Leighton Barry Sunday, calling from Bori. Yeah, I want to talk on the issue of Beatrice Itubo inviting National to interfere in the Rivers State government issue. Yes, the Beatrice Itubo-led NLC has failed Rivers people totally. I want to let the workers understand that. You see what happened to the NSAS? Very soon, the NSAS issue will be just a minor to what will happen to NLC, because the workers are going to take a drastic step by themselves, because the NLC has failed the workers in the whole nation. And so they are going to rise up to face them. And both NLC and TUC all of them will face off. So they should be ready for the battle that is going to be against them. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Enoh, good morning.
Good morning.
Enoh, it's Cookie Gun. And in Cuba, making language again, government promised he would pay above federal government if they finish arrangement. For the past 3 years now, they finish arrangement of the salary increase. They are not ready, so let them declare to tax strike. If the government will listen to them. Thank you, and good morning.
All right, thank you for calling. We have some comments on Facebook. Umar Salisu, River State Task Force has done well because the way its members behave is worrisome. Most of them are not patriotic in discharge of their duty. Jibrain Idris Janga, good morning. Adamu remain in office as Buhari delays appointment of new IGP. Begging Mr. President to appoint a new IGP quickly, please. Elorami Ediogotu Jr. May the soul of Tony Momo, Nigeria's former Minister of Information and Culture, rest in peace. My sincere condolences to his family, the government, people of Edo State. Chibike Oyemata, Reset can postpone the party primaries any day they like. The truth is, PDP will not be on the ballot for the election. Labor unions are like our judiciary. Once they're given money, no good news about them. Bridges Tubo and Komeda Yubawaba are all the same. Emmanuel Jackrich sent that in. That's a wrap this morning on the headlines. After the news at 8, we would look at the court ruling in the favor of farmers. Yes, the Dutch court ruling last week. We'll have one of the lawyers talk to us this morning on that matter in the Niger Delta, by the way. And afterwards, we'll look at the federal government saying they're going to vaccinate 70% of the population when they get the COVID vaccine. Is that even possible? That's at 9 o'clock. My name is Enoh Ogbevire. The news is up next. Stay tuned.
You are tuned in to 92.3.